So it's your first FaceTime call with your crush. You have to say everything right. If you do any of these fucking steps, you won't get that bitch. We're gonna do a step-by-step on the worst possible things you can ask her. Then we're gonna follow through with the do's. Then we're gonna follow with how we can get the link. It's a 3-step system. The don'ts, the do's, get the link. If you stray away from that, you're fucking cooked. Let's start with the first don't. No interview questions. When you're on the phone with her, our goal is to get an emotional response. We want her happy, either sad, offended. We want an emotional response. That's how she can remember you. Seduction starts when she's thinking about you when you're not there. When she's in class, when she's driving on the road. Regardless, if she's thinking of you when you're not there, we're in a winning game. If we don't have an emotional response, then we're asking interview-ass questions. What's an interview-ass question you might ask? For example, you ask about her politics. Oh, you know about Donald Trump? You know about Barack Obama? Girls don't care. That's not, you might, if they are very politically driven, you might get an argument, but that's not the type of emotional response we want. We want playful, happy, she gets mad, have a fake argument. We're also going to have an example of me applying these concepts and getting the link out the girl. So no interview questions. Now this doesn't really fit into past relationships, don't really fit into interview questions. But we're going to skip past that. We don't ask for past relationships during the first phone call. You're not going to ask that shit. Strictly because you care too much. You just got close to the girl. Off the first phone call, our goal is to get a link. Nothing else matters. And the easiest way to get a link is to make her comfortable. Asking political questions is not going to work. And asking about past relationships at this stage in the game is not a smart move. Next big don't is to say freaky questions. Asking what's your favorite position is not a good move. A better option is to be freaky, but in a covert way. For example, if she smacked her lip, I might be like, who is you smacking your lip at? It's a fake argument starter, but regardless, that's something that can be turned into freaky, but I'm not outrightly saying, oh, what's your favorite position? Are you a freak? Are you really sexually active? We don't ask that type of question on the first phone call because it comes off as aggressive. Next don't. Free validation. The girl you're with, if you like her and she knows you like her and you guys got on the phone trying to display romantic interest or you want to secure a link, there is no fucking reason for you to be saying you look pretty as hell. For example, I was on the phone with this badass bitch, right? She's pretty as fuck, my nigga. She had like 100K followers. Okay, cool. While we on the phone, we chilling, we talking it up. Out of nowhere, she started talking about, oh my God, all these guys are liking my story. Now, I want to ask you, as me being coach, what do you think I said to that? When she said, oh my God, all these guys are liking my story. What's the proper response? Ideally, you want to be nonchalant and act like we didn't hear it. But because I was on the phone with her and she said that shit pretty obviously, guess what I said? I asked her, I said, why are you telling me that? And guess what she said? She said, oh, I was just talking to myself, which is a fucking lie. Now, could I have started an argument with her? Yes, but does that matter? No. Regardless, certain bait tests like those, she's looking for you to be like, oh my God, you're pretty. Oh my God, you're that. Don't give it to her. Especially if she's super pretty. You think a pretty girl don't know that she's pretty? A girl that, nonetheless, that has 100,000 followers. So how are you going to stand out from the other niggas that are sucking her dick? Yes, this is YouTube. I can talk vulgar. This is not TikTok. How are you going to stand out? You're not. So the free validation shit, we don't do that shit here. Our goal is to link, be different from every other nigga she's been with. That way she can think of us when we're not there. Let's go on to the don'ts and let's go on to the do's. Now that we're done with the don'ts, oh shit. Now that we're done with the don'ts, my nigga, we're gonna go into the do's, what you should do. Next, you finna ask for her hobbies. That's the big thing. That's the easiest layup you can get. You're gonna ask her, so what do you like to do for fun? The reason why this is important because you want to start planning a link, but when you plan this link, you want to keep in mind her interests. The ideal link, my go-to link is to say a picnic. Or if I don't feel like doing a picnic, if I'm going to a pop-up shop or an event, or if I'm going to the mall, if I'm already going to a set place, I might throw that in there and be like, you want to tag along. That way, if she's not going, I've already framed myself into a position where whether you're coming or not, I'm going here. You can come with me or not, but either way, I'm good. And that's the perfect frame. We never want to give out desperate, I need you to come energy. Oh, you don't want to come? Especially if you try to suggest a link and she says she can't come, or for whatever reason is, after she says she can't come, make her reschedule. Don't be like, okay, can you come on this day? Because now it seems like you're available the entire week and you get no bitches. And that's the biggest turn off. Once a girl know you get no bitches, why would she want to be a part of your team? It's like being, let's say you're in the NBA. Would you want to be in any other league because you know the best of the best is in the NBA? Who cares if you're in Canada? We know the best basketball players is in the league. And if they're not in the league, we're gonna find out which league is the best. It's the same shit with hoes. If a hoe find out your league is garbage as fuck and you pull no bitches, why would she want to be different and fuck with you? If no one else wants to fuck with you, why would she want to be the outlier? Because with how they think, they're thinking, if no one wants to fuck with them, there must be a reason why. Either your dick is little, either your sex game is trash, either you're annoying. Regardless, what she'll start doing is having confirmation bias. She'll find certain shit to justify why people don't fuck with you, and that's what we don't want. So with the asking for hobbies, that's an easy layup. You're gonna see what she likes and what she don't like. We asked it so we can find out where do we want to link. The next part is ask about her day. Now this is another layup, but here's the caveat. You're probably thinking, most niggas ask for the hobbies and most niggas ask for day. Okay, cool. Most niggas do ask for that shit. But the special sauce we're gonna add in is saying, okay, you had a good day. How come you didn't tell me before? Everything we're doing here is gonna lead into a flirt. You want everything to seem slightly romantic. Like I said, in the example, you're gonna see exactly what I'm saying. Like in the in-game footage, you're gonna see me apply these concepts. So asking about her day. So we're gonna flip this into a flirt. Now, when I say flirt lightly, yes, you can flirt, but when I say flirt lightly, that means don't go over the top. Demonstrating the vibe that she's like your first girlfriend, or like she's the first girl you're with, you're turning her off. Like, girls have a certain indicators of interest, right? But the moment you start displaying unattractive qualities, why would she want to fuck with you? That's like seeing a girl you want, you see her digging up her ass. That's gonna turn you off, my nigga. And even though you're a guy and you probably would care less, girls are gonna care more, and that's what matters. So flirt lightly, like I said, the in-game footage is gonna show all this shit. Test her. Now with the testing shit, let's go back to the second point. When you ask her about her day and she says good, you can be like, so it's not great? Like, why didn't you tell me this before? Is anyone messing with you at work? Certain stuff like that, act like you're not her boyfriend, but the thing with flirting is it's more like a sixth sense. You can feel it. It's more about how you say it than what you're saying. Like, peep this shit. Not only that, another thing too I should add on this list is voice max. Before you get on the call, y'all hear how I'm sounding now, right? But before I call the bitch, you want to take a deep breath and put all the air into your belly. So now you're full, right? So you'll be like, yo, hello, you can hear me. You want to, it's more of how you're saying it. So don't overly make your voice super deep, but make it natural. In the natural way you can do it, put all the air into your belly. That way when you speak, it's more air and authority. I'm doing it with you right now, but I'm overly doing it. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, she's going to be put in a frame, especially if you guys are talking around 12 o'clock in the morning or 11:30 p.m. She's going to be like, why is he talking like that? And how he's talking is turning me on. And you're not even trying. So it puts your best foot forward regardless. So these are the dudes. Now we're going to go into the link. All of these lines, they sound crazy at face value, but if you've been carrying this vibe over the phone, it's not that crazy. The first line, you think you can talk how you want over the phone? I'm baiting her. What do you mean by that? You saying I'm going to talk different when I see you? Yes, that's what I'm saying. Regardless, this type of line you can pull off if you've been saying stuff like on the phone. I'm going to show you the in-game footage. We're going to flip up to the example. If you've been saying stuff like, oh, who you raising your voice at? I know you're not talking to me like that. Did you just curse at me? Keeping it lightful and playful, you're going to be sure. The next line is keep that same energy. Now, assuming that you guys are going back and forth and you guys are not like arguing, but in a playful, if you keep the conversation light and you guys are flirting, but you're overly flirting and she sometimes overly flirt, you can say keep that energy, because that way when you guys link, it's not awkward. I'm going to do a video on what to do on the first link. But when you guys first link, it won't be awkward because you've already built up that rapport over the phone. Keep that same energy. So now when she's with you, initially she's going to be a little uncomfortable. But when she's with you, she's going to remember the frame you guys were in when you guys were on the phone. Next part. Now this is the time where we drop the biggest banger. It's time to say, let's link. But with how we frame it, we have to be nonchalant. We can't care too much, because if we care too much, she's going to think she's our only option, even if she is. Letting her know that is not in our favor. well, I'm going to blank, you can come. Blank means any link you decide to do. So if it's the mall, the movies, whatever the case may be. So case in point, if I say, well, I'm going to do a picnic to be in the trees and nature, do you want to come? I often do that every month or every week. Make an excuse. Make it seem like you always do that shit anyways, and be like, you want to come? Are you free this day? I like to meditate. I like to coloring books. I like to play. I like to focus on myself. It gives me a break from the real world, and I want to show you this side of me. Frame it just like that. And either way it goes, when you say she doesn't have to come, the fact that you offer this link is it's a good sign. You don't have to come, but you add on top, this is what I already do. Whether you come or not, I'm good. She feels less of a needy, desperate energy from you. She doesn't feel that from you. It suggests that you're a high value guy that's either busy, but you're focused on yourself and not on other chicks or other things that don't matter. But regardless, you're suggesting that you're a chill guy, that you're like an older brother that she can tag along with and tell her, and she can tell her problems because you're just a laid back, chill guy. So this is how you frame it. If she's not going and she doesn't want to link with you, that's okay. We're not going to reschedule. You already planted the link. Don't let her fool you saying, come up with another link. Or if she's not going for this link, tell her to play the link. Regardless, this is your program. If she's not following your program or she's not trying to help or advise some shit, go hoop somewhere else, slam dunk somewhere else. Regardless, she's not ready for our league. She's not ready for our team. We need a new franchise player. Now we're finna go into the in-game footage example and see how, when I was on the phone with the girl, how I got the link, and how even if I didn't get the link, me and her both know I would have been good.
Yo, you can hear me? I said, can you hear me? Like, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You had a good day though?
Yeah, I guess. What about you?
Like, so you had a good day without me? So you don't?
No, we're not doing
I
that.
know, I'm just saying, you don't care if I'm alive or nothing. You just having good days without me.
Oh my God.
It's like that now.
Don't start. Come on. Let's not do this, alright? Let's not.
Hey, okay. If I'm lying, prove me wrong. So I'm going to a pop-up shop tomorrow. You can come with me.
I gotta see, cause you know I got work tomorrow.
Hey, what time you get off? I'm going there at 4, so I can probably talk shit.
I get off at 3, but you know I gotta get ready and stuff, so.
Okay, so you can come there.
But you never told me about your day.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you about my day after. I got you. So can you come or not? You can come?
I guess.
Notice how my voice and tonality was when I was talking to the girl. I said everything calm. I was laid back. I wasn't talking super fast. There was enough air in between the conversation for her to get something through. It wasn't forced. It was laid back. Regardless, we got the link, even though she said, I guess, just for that video, I did rush the shot. Normally, you want to build enough rapport. I got the link in less than a minute for you niggas. You know what I'm saying? But normally, you want to be on the phone for about 5 to 10 minutes. You don't want to talk to the girl for too long. Because if you guys talk too much over the phone, when you link, there's not going to be that much to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So I have it like at a cap of like maybe 5 to 7 minutes. And then get off the phone saying something came up. Or you got class tomorrow. Or you got work in the morning. You can't wait to see her. Etc. Etc. You get what I'm saying? So that's the footage. The next video is going to be what you do when you're on the link with her. Depending on if you're going to the movies, picnic, mall. Regardless, this is Coach Knox signing out. I love y'all niggas. Man, let's hoop.